ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಹಿರಿಯರೇ ಇತರ ರಾಜಾರಾಣಿ, ಹತ್ತೋಣ ನಾವು ಅವರ ನೆನಪಿನ ದೋಣಿ, ಕೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ. ಇದು ಹಿರಿಯರ ಕತೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ.
Hello, listeners. This is your RJ Nikita. You have tuned into another 2.0 podcast. This podcast catalyzed and supported by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment by Government of India through National Institute of Social Defense Media for Community Foundation. The project conceived and designed by Dr. R. Sridhar, supported by Ashish Tiwari, Pooja Moroda, Sahi Sudha, and Kaushalya. Happiness is a choice, not a result. Nothing will make you happy until you choose to be happy. Now, Miss Rajalakshmi wants to share the secret of her happiness. Over to you, Rajalakshmi, ma'am.
Hi, friends. In my last talk, I shared some of the techniques to keep our life happy, irrespective of the happenings around us. Now, the question arises then, are we to be insensitive to the happenings around us or to the events happening in our life? No, it is not that way. One is pained or saddened when some unpleasant and painful events takes place in one's life. But is it okay to just be blocked with that happenings as if nothing pleasant is going to happen in our life? Life is full of ups and downs and is like a roller coaster only. Some enjoy the ride, some are afraid to face it, some are afraid to venture out anything. Whatever we are, we have no escape other than living a life. How are we going to live is in our hands. Anyway, I am here on earth. Dying is not a good option. Why not good? Not an option at all. So, when I am here to live, why not I choose cheerfully to live happily? Life's happenings are like two lines, one bigger and one smaller. The bigger line becomes smaller when a line bigger than that is drawn by the side of it. Life's problems are also like that only. One problem appears so big and disturbing till we are encountered with another more serious problem than the existing one. So, the intensity of the issue is also relatives and takes its priority in turns. Knowing this lets us choose to live happy life in spite of the problem sharing our life. Happiness is not laughing and smiling alone. It is only an external expression. Happiness is a state of mind. That apart, I also mentioned that I will be sharing the real life happenings and experiences. Yes, the experiences that will be shared in the coming episodes are happenings in my life or of the people I am closely associated with, be it relatives or friends. The names and relationships are changed to protect the identity and sensitivity of the issues and the persons involved. Good. Today, I am going to share the life of a woman who can be considered my auntie. Her family and my parents' family lived in the same compound of the house. I think I was just 7 years old. Shocking news knocked the door. Auntie's husband, that is uncle, died of fits when he was taking a bath in a river. Uncle was working in a different town. Auntie was about to deliver a baby in a fortnight's time. Everyone in the house was shaken. I could never forget the scene. How I saw Auntie with full pregnancy sitting like a rock, tears rolling down from her eyes. One might feel that many in their lives would have faced such a painful incident. We hear of war heroes losing their lives when the couple was about to be blessed as parents. Auntie had her eldest son, who was 15 years plus at that time. Auntie lost her second son when the boy was 5 years old on his birthday at a Arilo train accident. It was one of the worst train accident when Lal Bahadur Shastri was a railway minister. Uncle was a good swimmer. When the accident took place, Auntie was helped to sit on the upper berth with the two kids. Uncle was helping others to safer positions being a swimmer. Suddenly something fell on the berth where the auntie was sitting, and a little boy slipped down from the upper berth, and in a flash of a moment he was washed away by the floods. Uncle could retrieve many bodies lost in the accident in the floods, but not of his son. That rude shock gifted him with a nervous breakdown and seizures. He was advised to be careful. After 10 years of that incident, Auntie conceived, and the rude shock of uncle's death hit her. Even before she could reconcile the loss of her husband, she was blessed with a baby boy. What a mixture of emotions. Should she brood over the loss of her husband or welcome the baby boy with happiness, which she was blessed after 10 years of losing her second son? The words of Auntie still ring in my ears. What is the point in sitting with a sorrowful face? How is this baby boy responsible for all the mishappenings? Her way of handling and communicating and the way she lived and faced life made me closer to her. Her eldest son and auntie took care of the baby boy so well. With the family pension of uncle, they lived a simple life to meet both the ends meet. Functions came around. She was never hesitated to attend the celebrations of the family, relatives, and friends and blessed everyone with a smile. The cheerful way of her communication made me her fan at that young age. She was not a graduate nor she had any job. With a little pension amount, she was taking care of her family and the son's education. Her life appeared to have a smooth go till on that fateful evening, one schoolboy came running and said, an auto knocked the second son down when he was returning from the school. Luckily, nothing fatal to his life, but the auto ran on one of his legs and his feet is almost smashed. The boy was rushed to the nearby hospital. We ran to the hospital and the treatment was given. She took so much effort to set things right, but the feet smashed could not be made normal. He was able to walk and do everything, but the scar of the handicap remained throughout his life. The sons graduated and secured good jobs. Both of them got married and were having a healthy and happy life. She could see her grandchildren also. At the ripe age, she could have been blessed with a happy ending. No. Her eldest son was detected with a brain tumor and he died after suffering for years. She has to witness that too before her soul departed from this world. Okay, fine. I was only narrating the major accidents of her life. Apart from that, she had to face a lot of challenges in her life, which rather only strengthened her. Born as the first daughter of the family, after two sons, she was a darling daughter to her parents. I have heard her saying she was sent to school in a decorated horse cart, which was considered to be a status symbol of those days. She looks very fair and beautiful with a long hair, always with a smile and a happy face, and is a very social person. These companions of her did not ditch her throughout her life under all odds and troublesome phases of her life. Married at a very young age in a big family, she had a tough time which she could manage with her loving and pleasing nature. Her strength was her speech and her communication. Sometimes that makes other persons comment about her talkativeness, but never moved away from her because of her genuinity and concern about others' welfare. I have never seen her feeling bad. Once, when I asked her about such comments, she said, look, dear, each one of us have some limitations like this. Without realizing that it might affect others, hurt others, some say it out. But let us not do that. I know my limitations and also my strength. I cannot hate anyone. With all the ups and downs in my life, I am blessed with the mental strength, and that is being further strengthened. and make me live with peace and calm because of people around me. My friends and relatives are my biggest strength. The other strong companion is my books. Yes, she reads a lot, and so her world knowledge was awesome. With all the turbulences, ups and downs in her life, I have never seen her with a sad face any time. She was a big moral support when someone in the family is down in their morale. When she comes and consoles or advises them how to face life's disturbances, others listen to her and feel comfortable being with her. People around her who share their thoughts with her feel very comfortable. You know why? Because they are not mere talk or counseling, but are genuine true words which springs out from our real life experiences. Not only that, I have witnessed people who talk to her many times forgets their agony and were feeling happy while living. Such is her nature. A true inspiring lady who groomed my thoughts at a very young age. Once I asked her, "How is that, Auntie? It is possible for you to be always happy and cheerful, even when you had to face so much of challenges in your life, one after the other, from your young age throughout your life." She glanced at me with a smile from her eyes. That was a puzzling sight for me. I kept silent. She told me, "What I can do, I did. What is beyond my reach or capacity, I accepted. Brooding over things that are not in my control will make my life more miserable. That will spoil my children's future and their healthy living too." I strengthened myself by continuous cleansing of my disturbing thoughts. I knew that unless I get the strength to stand as a strong pillar, my family cannot be built with the strength to face the future world. That will make me more miserable. No, I do not want that. I do not want to be at the mercy of others. Yes, life was not that easy as I speak to you now. As I clean my house daily to make it clean and bright, I cleansed my disturbing thoughts daily and regularly. I was awestruck with this statement. She has not gone to any stress relieving classes or counseling sessions. How casually she made this statement. Today, I don't feel surprised. Our fathers and forefathers, their generations, have faced and lived their life fully with happiness with all odds and struggles around. They took care of their family and their extended family too. Joint family or relatives living close by gave more opportunity for them to share their pains and pleasures and made life a bit easy. They acted as stress relievers amongst themselves. That's the secret. Today, we don't value that family institution, relations. Friends takes place of them. Nothing wrong in it. Friendship too is beautiful, provided we are blessed with good company of people as friends. Whatever said and done, as my father always keeps saying, "Look, Lakshmi, family is a beautiful bondage, and any day blood is thicker than water." Regular gatherings of family members and meeting of people of extended family strengthens our life morale. Realize that and enjoy relations too. It is so beautiful. I owe this episode to my inspiring lady and her lovely family. Blessed are those to have a courageous and loving mother. Let us live our life happily and radiate happiness. Only thing is, we have to develop a X factor. What is that X factor? Thank you, friends, for being with me throughout. We'll meet soon again to see what is that X factor. Take care till then.
Thank you so much for such a wonderful talk, ma'am. Government of India has initiated elder toll-free number 14567. Elders or anyone behalf of elders can call between morning 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for any question, queries and support to elderly. Bye for now. Take care.